Hello, Internet. This shirt, I got this shirt from a cool Christian company that I really like their shirts, and I may buy more, but I think the shirt is perfect because today is the day in the life. Okay, here's the thing. First and foremost, technically speaking, I get to keep my secret a little longer because due to changes in plans, my guests are arriving later, so if I speak fast enough, I can wrap up my day before they get here. Um, Today is a good day. Got to hang out with a friend. I'm gonna shake up my drink so I can have some, because I need to. Oh my gosh, today. You know how you don't want one thing to define your day, but sometimes one thing is what defines your day? I realistically thought the thing that would define my day is this adventure in keeping my secret, my dirty little secret. But I think today I'm just gonna call it a day in the life, day 16. You know, when you're 16, in some states you're allowed to drive. Oh my gosh, that's so dark. Originally I was like, should I call it the day in the life of a roadrunner? No, that's really dark. Today is in the life, a day in the life of someone who's forgiven, because sometimes things happen in life that are um so on my way home I ran over a raccoon. I wasn't speeding, it was just dark, and I think it was just one of those moments. I'm gonna say but he was probably like, there's time. And I'm like, I saw him. It's, when things happen that's slow motion and fast at the same time? I was like, because I've done the thing in life where you drive over roadkill, and like you're like, oh no, there's a skunk. You want to avoid the skunk, but you drive over the skunk and your car smells because the creature's dead, but he's there. People, there's some things in life you pray never to experience, and I really thought I've been driving again since I was 16. I was a very cautious driver, super overly cautious, like anxiety-filled driver. And then I got too cocky, and now I'm in that balance of like we need to respect the road. Respect this ability, this license to drive. Um but something about New Jersey critters are I don't even want to say it, but yeah, I've been driving over 20 years now, and twice since I've lived in this state. It's the iconic. It's only happened twice, but that's strange, no? Moments. And the first time was right around COVID-ish. I remember I was driving, and this is one of the first time or like one of the first times I went back on the dating apps, and I the first time it happened, equally traumatic. I think I ran over a cat because it was a small critter that out of nowhere. I wasn't speeding, and I'm gonna go TMI. I'm gonna go TMI, Internet. So if you're not me, and even me in the future might be like, why'd you go there? I felt and I heard the crunch. But I remember being so traumatized because I was like, oh my gosh, did I break a law? And I looked it up, and the only thing that's funny is because again, I'm on the dating apps, and this is a poor guy. Poor guy. I only say this because stranger conversations have happened, and me being completely authentic could still be strange as shit to people who's not used to this. Poor guy. I'm like, so, is it, because he's a cop. I remember I was like, I'm texting him like, you're the only person in law enforcement I know in my inner circle. Did I break a law? Should I have, like, what do I do? Luckily, we have ChatGPT now, who can be our unironic significant other who'll answer all our stupid questions. And I said a little prayer for the critter I accidentally killed. Oh, I hate it. I hate when like things like this happen when morally I did wrong. But he came out of nowhere and I wasn't going super fast, which is worse. Because I feel like if you're going highway fast and like it just passes you, but now I'm like I feel 30. So this is why this shirt is perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm never gonna be perfect, but I am forgiven. Yeah, that, that's that's my day. And even now, knowing that I still might have my family come over soon to witness the shambles in which I live. I'm not perfect. I'm just forgiven. Oh, oh. Um. Oh yes. Here's the other super Korean thing. We don't actually. You know what? I only say super Korean because as like my Korean side identifies as more than my American side. But when you don't have tissue boxes, this is such a convenient. This is tissue. This is the same thing when you got to blow your nose or when you're crying your eyes out for no reason. Like I I know I have a tissue box somewhere. I know I do. But I can never find the damn thing. But I always know where this is. I have extra of this. Oh gosh, I need to like shower. I feel so bad. I feel so bad because at that moment, the shock, I'm like, and then I read later you could call animal control, and I even feel bad for animal control. That job must suck. Like, it feels like a crime. It feels like I committed a crime. And I will confess to a crime I did actually commit. When I was young, I was slightly kleptomaniac and I did steal stuff. Like little things. And even then, I did not know how to pay it back because when you're young and you're stupid and you think like, oh, no one cares, it's victimless, it's big company. But a crime is a crime. I was convicted of an actual crime, driving without a license in my early 20s. No, I was 19. I was 19. Oh my gosh. Was it? Yeah. I did get a lawyer. I got probation. It was on my record for 7 years. And then I became really, uh, yeah. I just, I, I'm so sorry. Weird things. Okay, so what should I call it? The cheeky side of me, the one that's a little bit of a troll. Day in the life of a roadrunner. It feels so mean. Um, I think I'm gonna call it the day in the life of a catharsis, because I think that's as someone who sees herself as a creative and understands the reason. And I think back on the one I talked about a couple days ago, or even yesterday, how I miss the shows that where like stakes were high, but there was a lightness to it, and I think media has gotten really dark. I I theorize. And I can say with a little bit of a degree of expertise since I study this, but again, since I haven't studied in a minute, so I can't say with full, like, doctoral, what's in my eye? Certainty, but I theorize that maybe one of the reasons our media has gotten dark is because our society's gotten dark and we're trying to feel that catharsis, that release, that emotional absolution from whatever's going on in our lives. So the things have gotten dark. Even comedy's gotten dark. Um, but I miss the time. I guess I miss the time in our lives when, or my life. I'll make it personal because as much as someone else might be going through this, and if this is you, welcome. Join me in my year-long journey as I break down day by day what happens, what's history, what's news for me. Today was getting cold again. It was really cold. Oh, yeah, that's my theory, and I'm gonna go with it. Maybe one of the reasons our media, everything seems so serious, is because we are going through a time where we don't know how to lighten up. We don't know how to, not in like a Joker psychotic way, because I'm in my head I'm hearing the why so serious, like, but in a way where we give ourselves that break, where we take off the expectation of perfection and we accept ourselves for who we are now. I accept who I am now. The other big news is, I know I talked about it, but I officially bought it, the speed dating event. I'm doing it. I committed to it. It's in a couple of weeks. A couple of things are happening in a couple of weeks that I said yes to, and now I can't back out of it. And I'm gonna follow through. And it should be interesting to see what happens. Um, but yeah, that's my day. You know what? I'm gonna call it catharsis. A day in the life of catharsis. Because this is what this is. My dirty little secret where I'm sharing publicly to the internet that hopefully no one watches, but if you watch, welcome. No, you're not alone. You're not the weirdest one. I don't think I even am the weirdest one. But we're a bunch of weirdos living in a strange time in a strange place, trying to figure it out, telling our stories to the vast void of the internet, and hopefully sharing them truly with the people in your actual social circle, and learning that accepting yourself is the first step of accepting the way things are in the world. I don't know where I'm going with this, so I'm gonna sign off now. Have a good night. Enjoy your Friday, January 16th, 2026. And then tomorrow, ooh, okay. I know I shouldn't plan these because it's supposed to be off the cuff, not rehearsed. But it is Saturday. And yay! Okay. Goodbye. Good night.